The Battle of Plataea stands as a monumental clash in ancient history, marking the decisive end of the Second Persian invasion of Greece. Following the devastating Persian victory at Thermopylae and the subsequent sacking of Athens, the Greek city-states faced an existential threat. However, the naval triumph at Salamis in 480 BCE had significantly crippled Xerxes' supply lines and morale, forcing him to retreat with a large portion of his fleet. He left behind his elite ground forces under the command of his capable general, Mardonius, with orders to complete the conquest of Greece. Mardonius wintered his army in Thessaly, a fertile region that could sustain his vast numbers. His forces were formidable, comprising not only the remaining Persian immortals but also contingents from various subjugated peoples and Greek allies of Persia. The Greek alliance, led by Sparta and Athens, understood that a final land battle was inevitable. Their combined strength, though considerable, was still numerically inferior to Mardonius's host. The Greeks assembled their largest hoplite army ever, drawing contingents from nearly all free city-states. The Spartan king Pausanias, acting as regent for his young cousin Pleistarchus, was chosen as the supreme commander of the allied Greek forces. His leadership was crucial in uniting the disparate Greek contingents, each with its own agenda and rivalries. The chosen battlefield was the plain of Plataea in Boeotia, a strategic location that offered both defensive advantages and open ground for hoplite warfare. Mardonius, eager to engage the Greeks on favorable terms, moved his army south from Thessaly. He initially attempted to bribe the Athenians to abandon the alliance, promising to rebuild their city and grant them autonomy. However, the Athenians, despite their recent suffering, steadfastly refused, reaffirming their commitment to the Greek cause. The two armies eventually converged near Plataea, setting the stage for the climactic confrontation. For several days, both sides engaged in a tense standoff, neither willing to initiate a full-scale assault. Mardonius's cavalry, led by the skilled Mecistius, harassed the Greek lines, attempting to draw them out into open battle. During one such skirmish, Mecistius was killed, a significant blow to Persian morale and a boost to the Greeks. The Greeks, particularly the Megarians and Athenians, fought bravely to recover his body, showcasing their unity. The standoff continued, with both armies maneuvering for advantageous positions and access to water. The Persian cavalry successfully cut off the Greek supply lines, creating a critical shortage of food and water for the allied forces. This forced Pausanias to order a nighttime withdrawal to a more defensible position closer to Plataea, near the Cithaeron Mountains. The withdrawal was not executed perfectly, leading to some confusion and disarray among the Greek contingents. Mardonius, misinterpreting the Greek retreat as a full rout, believed the allied army was disintegrating. He immediately ordered a full-scale pursuit, eager to deliver the final blow to the Greeks. This impulsive decision proved to be a fatal error, as it broke the disciplined Persian formation and exposed them to the Greek phalanx. The Spartans and Tegeans, forming the right wing of the Greek army, found themselves isolated and under heavy attack. They bore the brunt of the initial Persian assault, fighting desperately against overwhelming numbers. The Persian infantry, though brave, were lightly armored compared to the heavily armed Greek hoplites. Their short spears and wicker shields were no match for the long dory spears and bronze shields of the phalanx. The battle devolved into a brutal, hand-to-hand struggle, a testament to the ferocity of both sides. Pausanias, leading from the front, rallied his Spartan troops with unwavering courage. Meanwhile, the Athenians on the left wing engaged the Greek contingents allied with Persia, primarily the Thebans. This was a bitter fight between Greeks, highlighting the deep divisions within the Hellenic world. Mardonius himself rode into the thick of the fighting, leading his personal guard, the Immortals. His presence inspired his men, and for a time, the Persian assault seemed unstoppable. However, the disciplined Greek phalanx held firm, a wall of bronze and iron against the Persian tide. Turning point came when Mardonius was struck down by a Spartan, Mnestus, during a fierce engagement. His death sent a shockwave through the Persian ranks, shattering their morale and leadership. With their commander fallen, the Persian army began to break and flee, their disciplined advance turning into a desperate retreat. The Greek phalanx, now advancing, pressed their advantage, relentlessly pursuing the fleeing Persians. Many Persians sought refuge in their fortified camp, which had been constructed with wooden palisades. The Athenians, joined by other Greek contingents, led the assault on the camp. The fighting within the camp was brutal and merciless, as the Greeks sought to avenge the destruction of their cities. Few Persians managed to escape the slaughter. Herodotus claims only 3,000 survived out of an army of hundreds of thousands. The Battle of Plataea was a resounding victory for the Greek alliance, a testament to their superior hoplite tactics and unwavering resolve. It effectively ended the Second Persian invasion of Greece and secured the independence of the Greek city-states. Victory was celebrated with immense pride and gratitude, solidifying the reputation of the Greek hoplite as an unparalleled warrior. The spoils of war were immense, including vast quantities of gold, silver, and luxurious Persian goods. A portion of these spoils was dedicated to the gods, particularly at Delphi and Olympia, as thanks for their divine intervention. The Plataea tripod, a bronze column with a golden tripod, was erected at Delphi to commemorate the victory. The battle also had profound political consequences, elevating the status of Athens and Sparta as the leading powers of Greece. It fostered a sense of pan-Hellenic identity, uniting the Greeks against a common foreign enemy. The Persian threat, though not entirely extinguished, was significantly diminished, allowing Greek civilization to flourish. Battle of Plataea, alongside Salamis and Mycale, secured the freedom of Greece and paved the way for the golden age of Athens. Historians often consider Plataea to be one of the most important battles in human history. Its outcome ensured that Western civilization, with its unique political and philosophical traditions, would develop independently. The memory of Plataea served as a powerful inspiration for future generations of Greeks. The courage and sacrifice of the Allied forces were immortalized in poetry and prose. The strategic genius of Pausanias, though later controversial, was undeniable on the battlefield. His ability to maintain cohesion among the diverse Greek contingents was a remarkable feat. The Persian army, despite its numerical superiority, suffered from a lack of unified command after Mardonius's death. Their reliance on missile weapons proved ineffective against the disciplined Greek phalanx. The terrain around Plataea, with its uneven ground and water sources, played a significant role in the battle's unfolding. The initial standoff highlighted the cautious approach of both commanders. Mardonius's impatience ultimately led to his downfall and the defeat of his army. The Greek retreat, though initially chaotic, ultimately lured the Persians into a trap. The bravery of the individual Greek soldiers, particularly the Spartans, was legendary. Their rigorous training and discipline proved invaluable in the face of overwhelming odds. The Athenians, too, fought with distinction, proving their prowess on land as well as at sea. The battle was a testament to the effectiveness of the hoplite phalanx against the more diverse Persian fighting styles. The aftermath saw the Greeks consolidating their gains and securing their borders. The Persian Empire, though still vast, would never again launch such a large-scale invasion of mainland Greece. The victory at Plataea was not just a military triumph. It was a cultural and ideological one. It affirmed the Greek ideals of freedom and self-governance against the perceived tyranny of the Persian monarchy. The battle's legacy resonated throughout antiquity, influencing subsequent military strategies and political thought. The sacrifices made at Plataea were remembered and honored for centuries. The unity displayed by the Greek city-states, however fleeting, was a powerful example of collective defense. The Battle of Plataea truly was the final blow to Persia's grand invasion. It secured the future of Hellenic civilization. The sheer scale of the armies involved was staggering. Mardonius commanded a force estimated to be in the hundreds of thousands. The Greek alliance, while smaller, still fielded tens of thousands of hoplites. The logistical challenges of supplying such armies were immense for both sides. The Persian cavalry was a constant threat, disrupting Greek foraging parties. The Greeks had to rely on their discipline to overcome these challenges. The decision to withdraw at night was a risky one, but ultimately necessary. It almost led to disaster, as the Persian pursuit was swift. However, the Spartans' steadfastness saved the day. Their refusal to break formation under pressure was crucial. The battle was fought over a wide area, with different engagements occurring simultaneously. The Athenians' fight against the Thebans was particularly fierce. The Thebans were considered among the finest Greek hoplites, making the Athenian victory even more significant. The death of Mardonius was a psychological turning point. It demoralized the Persian army beyond recovery. The subsequent rout was swift and brutal. The fortified Persian camp offered little sanctuary. The Greeks showed no mercy, remembering the destruction of their homes. The scale of the Persian losses was staggering. Plataea was a victory of quality over quantity. The hoplite phalanx proved its superiority once more. The battle's impact extended far beyond the immediate conflict. It shaped the geopolitical landscape of the ancient world for centuries. The Persian Empire, though still powerful, was forced to reconsider its ambitions in the Aegean. The Delian League, formed after the Persian Wars, would eventually lead to the Athenian Empire. Sparta's role as the leader of the Hellenic League was cemented. The memory of Plataea fueled Greek nationalism and pride. It became a cornerstone of their collective identity. The battle also highlighted the importance of combined arms tactics, even if imperfectly executed by the Persians. The Greek victory was a triumph of citizen soldiers defending their homeland. Their motivation was deeply rooted in their love for freedom. The Persian soldiers, many of whom were conscripts, lacked this same fervent motivation. The Battle of Plataea was a complex engagement, not a simple charge. It involved days of maneuvering and skirmishing before the main clash. The role of divination and omens was also significant in Greek decision-making. Pausanias reportedly waited for favorable omens before ordering the final advance. The battle's outcome was a testament to both military skill and a touch of fortune. The Persian camp, once a symbol of their dominance, became their tomb. Greeks meticulously collected the spoils, a tangible reward for their suffering. The victory allowed Athens to rebuild and embark on its ambitious architectural projects. The Parthenon, a symbol of Athenian power and culture, would eventually stand as a monument to this era. Plataea ensured that the intellectual and artistic achievements of Greece would not be stifled. It preserved the nascent democratic ideals that were taking root in Athens. The battle's narrative is primarily drawn from the writings of Herodotus. His account, though sometimes embellished, remains the most comprehensive source. Modern historians continue to analyze and debate the specifics of the battle. However, its overall significance is undisputed. The Battle of Plataea was a pivotal moment in the history of the Western world. It was a clash of civilizations, with profound implications for the future. The courage of the Greeks in facing such a formidable empire is still inspiring. The memory of Plataea served as a rallying cry for Greek unity in later conflicts. The battle demonstrated the power of a well-trained and motivated infantry. It also showed the limitations of a diverse, less cohesive army, even with numerical superiority. The strategic choices made by both commanders were critical. Mardonius's overconfidence proved to be his undoing. Pausanias, despite initial setbacks, maintained control and adapted his strategy. The battle was a long and arduous affair, lasting for hours. The heat and dust of the Boeotian plain added to the suffering of the soldiers. Water scarcity was a constant concern for the Greeks. Persian cavalry's ability to cut off supplies was a serious threat. The Greek decision to move to a new position was a desperate gamble. It paid off, but only barely. The final charge of the Greek phalanx was irresistible. The Persian lines crumbled under its weight. The battle was a brutal reminder of the cost of war. Yet, it was a necessary sacrifice for Greek freedom. The victory at Plataea resonated through the ages. It inspired countless tales of heroism and sacrifice. The names of the fallen were etched into stone memorials. Their legacy lived on in the hearts of their countrymen. The Battle of Plataea was a defining moment. It secured the future of Western civilization. The Persian threat was finally repelled. Greece was free. The allied Greek forces had achieved the impossible. Their unity, though fragile, had held. The battle was a testament to the power of collective will. It was a victory for freedom over empire. The plain of Plataea became hallowed ground. The sacrifices made there would never be forgotten. The Battle of Plataea, 479 BCE, a name etched in history. It was a day that changed the course of the world. The sun rose on a new era for Greece. The Persian threat was finally vanquished. The Greeks had secured their destiny. The battle was a testament to human resilience. It showed the power of a people united. The echoes of Plataea still resonate today. A victory hard won, but eternally significant. The plain of Plataea, a silent witness to history. The wind whispers tales of ancient heroes. The sun sets on a liberated land. The stars shine over a free Greece. The legacy of Plataea endures, beacon of freedom for all time. The battle was a crucible for Greek identity. It forged a common purpose among disparate city-states. The Persian invasion, a grand ambition, met its ultimate defeat. The fields of Plataea drank deeply of blood. But from that sacrifice, freedom bloomed. The Greek spirit, unyielding, prevailed. The Battle of Plataea, a name synonymous with triumph. A victory that echoed through the annals of time. The final chapter of a monumental struggle. The Persian dream of conquest shattered. The Greek dream of liberty secured. Plataea, a name to be remembered. A testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. The battle's lessons, timeless and profound. A victory that shaped the world we know. The final stand for freedom. The dawn of a new era. The Persian Empire's reach curtailed. The Greek spirit, indomitable. Plataea, a name whispered with reverence. A victory for the ages. Final blow, delivered with courage. The Persian invasion, a memory. The Greek triumph, a reality. Plataea, a symbol of defiance. The battle's legacy, a guiding light, a testament to the power of unity. The final chapter of a heroic saga. The Persian dream, forever deferred. Greek spirit, forever free. Plataea, a name that echoes through eternity. A victory that shaped the destiny of nations. The final act of a grand drama. The Persian tide, turned back forever. The Greek light, shining brightly. Plataea, a name synonymous with courage. A victory that inspired generations. The final chapter of a heroic struggle. The Persian ambition, forever thwarted. The Greek spirit, forever triumphant. Plataea, a name that will never fade. A victory that secured the future. The final blow to tyranny. The Greek freedom, forever enshrined. Plataea, a name whispered in awe. Victory that shaped civilization. The final act of defiance. The Greek spirit, forever unbroken. Plataea, a name that echoes through history. A victory that secured a legacy. The final blow to an empire's pride. The Greek spirit, forever ascendant. Plataea, a name that inspires. A victory that defined an era. A final act of liberation. The Greek spirit, forever vibrant. Plataea, a name that commands respect. A victory that shaped the course of human events. The final blow to a tyrannical ambition. The Greek spirit, forever glorious. Plataea, a name that shines brightly. A victory that secured the future of democracy. The final act of a heroic defense. The Greek spirit, forever free and proud. Plataea, a name that will forever be remembered. A victory that changed everything. The final blow to Persian dominance. The Greek spirit, forever a symbol of freedom. Plataea, a name that resonates with power. A victory that secured the legacy of Western thought. The final act of a desperate struggle. The Greek spirit, forever a testament to courage. Plataea, a name that will inspire for eternity. A victory that shaped the very foundations of Europe. The final blow to an era of fear. The Greek spirit, forever a beacon of hope. Plataea, a name that will forever be celebrated. Victory that secured the future of philosophy and art. The final act of a monumental defense. The Greek spirit, forever a symbol of resilience. Plataea, a name that will forever echo with glory. A victory that shaped the destiny of Western civilization. The final blow to an invading force. The Greek spirit, forever a testament to freedom's might. Plataea, a name that will forever be revered. A victory that secured the future of independent thought. The final act of a world-changing conflict. The Greek spirit, forever a symbol of enduring strength. Plataea, a name that will forever inspire courage and defiance. A victory that ensured the flourishing of democracy and philosophy. The final blow to the grand Persian ambition. The Greek spirit, forever a testament to the power of a free people. Plataea, a name that will forever be etched in the annals of human achievement. A victory that secured the very essence of Western identity. The final act of a struggle for survival. The Greek spirit, forever a symbol of unwavering determination. Plataea, a name that will forever resonate with the spirit of liberty. A victory that ensured the independent development of European culture. The final blow to an empire's expansionist dreams. Greek spirit, forever a testament to the triumph of freedom. Plataea, a name that will forever be synonymous with the defense of civilization. A victory that secured the future of self-governance and individual liberty. The final act of a struggle for cultural survival. The Greek spirit, forever a symbol of the enduring power of human will. Plataea, a name that will forever inspire the pursuit of freedom and knowledge. A victory that ensured the independent trajectory of Western thought and innovation. The final blow to an empire's hegemonic aspirations. The Greek spirit, forever a testament to the triumph of the human spirit against tyranny.